Federal Trade Commission is trying to stop yet another hospital merger, this one just 4 hours away in Huntington, West Virginia. The FTC filed a complaint just last week.
Yeah, Nate Morabito found out it's yet another sign the agency's trying to stop some hospital systems from merging.
This comes as Mountain States Health Alliance and Wellmont Health System continue to move forward with their proposed merger, one that still needs state approval. Their hope is that process, which includes the filing of a certificate of public advantage with both Tennessee and Virginia, will eliminate the need for the Federal Trade Commission to get involved. But I learned today the FTC is already involved to some degree. Its attorneys have talked with Mountain States attorneys, and they're keeping an eye on this deal. In a 24-page complaint, the Federal Trade Commission argued a proposed hospital merger in West Virginia would lessen competition, increase costs, put quality of care at risk, and create a near monopoly.
I don't think that particular decision necessarily has any impact on our efforts to merge our two organizations.
But the heads of Mountain States Health Alliance and Wellmont Health System say their merger is different.
We're making an affirmative commitment to reducing the price of health care for the employers and the people buying it in this region. West Virginia didn't propose that.
The two are in the process of making their case to Tennessee and Virginia about why this deal will best serve the area.
The growth of cost is actually going to decline because of what we're proposing.
A plan the public will see in more detail in the coming weeks.
We're going to make a clear and compelling case, a clear and convincing case, that this merger, the benefits of this merger outweigh any of the potential risk or adverse effects that the FTC might want to suggest.
Even so, that doesn't mean the Federal Trade Commission won't try to stop this deal. But Wellmont and Mountain States are not overly concerned.
I think that the FTC certainly is aware of and observing what's going on in our marketplace, but again, we're still trying to follow the regulations as established by the states.
They say it's not just the state laws that matter.
We're following very closely the Supreme Court ruling that just happened a year ago.
Federal law matters too. Do you think that it's headed toward the Federal Trade Commission for the Wellmont-Mountain States merger?
We don't know what we don't know. The FTC certainly has the right, but remember, the FTC can't unilaterally stop anything. They have to go to court. And in the courts, the law matters. And we certainly believe we have a very strong case.
Nate, we're talking about a deal that's set to close pretty quickly next summer. If the Federal Trade Commission does anything and takes any action in this matter, does that necessarily mean a delay?
I mean, that's the thought. The key word here is if they do anything. Levine tells me they will be cooperative and responsive, Mountain States and Wellmont, if it does come to that. But he says if the deal is delayed, that will delay Wellmont and Mountain States' efforts to try to reduce costs, invest in research and academics, also to invest in mental health. So it's still unclear if there will be any delays, but if the FTC gets involved, you can assume there will be some.
All right.